Hey! I've had some wine. Cheers, my darling. Oh! We're gonna do embarrassing stories, which I think is gonna be really funny.
When's your first? When?
These are...
Catherine!
Yes! Andy.
So what's your most embarrassing story? Because I don't remember any embarrassing stories for you.
None of these are at uni. I just thought of another one. Oh, God. Anyway.
Did they all involve getting drunk on wine?
No.
Like the time you did the live gig and you won a bottle of wine and then you got smashed. You were like, oh, that one's so good.
Oh yeah, and then I crawled home and picked up a slug.
Oh.
I was like maybe 8, and I was part of the Brownies, which you know the Brownies, right?
Yeah, I was part of the Brownies too.
Like,
That's a story for another time.
we often sat in a large circle. I don't know what we were doing. We were just sat in a circle.
Hearts were broken.
Hearts were broken. There came a very silent moment, and somebody let out the biggest fart I've ever heard.
Groundbreaking fart.
Really, like, groundbreaking fart.
Was it you?
It was definitely me. In the silence,
Oh no.
in a circle of like a lot of girls.
Did you know it was coming, or were you just like?
I don't think I did. Or I thought I'd get away with it. Like, I thought it would be a silent one, maybe.
Like,
I can't remember the thoughts before the fart. As in, like, because I was only like
blank.
8.
Your memory's gone blank.
It's blank, yeah. It's like
Your memory
repressed.
started writing from that fart.
Yeah,
onwards.
yeah, exactly, yeah. But I obviously didn't think, oh, I'm going to do a really loud fart.
Yeah.
Because that would mortify, like, it was mortifying. So it happened. And all I remember is looking at my brownie pack leader.
For guidance.
I just remember seeing my brownie pack leader, like, trying to keep it together, and then she just lost it. Like, she completely lost it. She was like, ah! Like, and she just completely, she burst out laughing, and then all the other adults burst out laughing. Obviously, I was like playing it like, oh, who was that?
Yeah.
But I think I was the only one there that was like, oh. Everyone else was laughing, and then people caught on that it was me, and. I remember the older girls being like, oh, we can't go near her because, like, she farted and she's got, like, a poo bum. And I was like, this is the worst day of my life.
Oh no.
But somehow we got through it.
We had someone fart at school during a silence. During a 1 minute silence. Like a really emotional 1 minute silence. There were people in uniform, like veterans standing on stage. Everyone, it was like, full on. People had just read their stories from the war. I have one quite embarrassing story. So when I was quite young, I used to sing at home a lot. A lot. This is when I like discovered music and I was like, I can sing. And I couldn't sing. I can't sing at all. But you know when you first let out a note and you're like, I can sing.
Yeah. Happened
you
to me on
think
the
you
toilet.
can sing. Yeah, but you can actually sing. I couldn't sing. I used to always sing to myself when all my family were out.
Yeah.
Like I get home from school, and obviously you get home before everyone else, so you have a few hours to yourself to sing. I was walking around the house. I think I was in my hallway at this point, and I don't know what song it was, but there was a song that I was really into at that point. Like, it was like quite a chill song, and the chorus he like screamed this note really loudly, and I was like, I'm gonna sing it as loud as I can. I'm gonna sing it really loud, and so I did. He got to the chorus, and I just belted out this note that probably is completely off key. And as I did it, I looked at my front door, and in the window I could see like a silhouette. And I could hear the door key like go. And my sister came in, and I literally just jumped into the first room I was near. Like, just went into the front room, the dining room, for like no reason. Like I never go in that room.
Yeah.
So she came in through the front door after hearing this screaming, and then like coming through the front door and there's silence. and she went and she found me in the living room, the dining room where I never like am. So I was obviously just standing there really awkwardly.
Yeah.
Like no reason for me to be in there. And she literally was like, "Are you okay?"
I heard somebody getting murdered.
Yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, why?" And she literally just kind of went, "'Cause don't know. You sure you're okay?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And she like carried on.
I used to do that a lot when I was young, even though my family knew that I sung like all the time.
Yeah.
But like, I still felt really, really shy about it. One time, I was singing in my bedroom with my guitar, and I finished the song. I was like 16.
Oh no, I think I've heard this before.
I finished the song, and I just heard clapping.
I've had the
Which
same thing.
Which is a lovely thing.
Yeah, but it's so embarrassing when it happens.
You've just been listening to me. I had no idea, and now you're clapping me, and I want to die.
I was around like a family friend's house, and I was really shy at the time, and I was really quiet. And they had loads of instruments. I think their daughter played in a band, but their daughters were out, and they were like, "Oh, why don't you play around with this bass guitar? Have you ever played bass?" And I was like, "No." And they showed me like a few things, and they left me on my own to play with it. And obviously, when they were out the room, I became really confident and cocky. So I started coming up with this little tune, and like I just came up with this little tune. And as soon as I stopped, they all started clapping in the other room, and I was like, "No, you heard me."
I was on a date.
Okay.
She was really late. This isn't really part of the embarrassing story, but like it just sort of gives you a bit of character. The second she walks in, because I'm the sort of person that's like...
You know within the first few seconds.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know within the first...
She was late, so it doesn't really give a good impression. Did you like her?
Did I fancy her?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, I didn't. But obviously, like, had a couple of drinks and stuff. Like, we were saying goodbye, and she just... we hugged, and then she just looked at me and was like, "Good luck."
With what? Getting home? Or like in your future dating?
Life? Probably with dating.
No, that would have been really mean.
Like, good luck. With what? With what?
Purpose.
It was heartbreaking for me. Not heartbreaking, but like a bit like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, oh, was it that bad?
Yeah. I might have told you this before. So it was quite recent. I'm really bad at parties and stuff. First of all, I'm just really bad at hearing people in general. I think I'm either going deaf or I've got like really selective hearing, and I can only hear like from the sides, like a deer. Like you know how deers can only see sideways, they can't see in front. So if someone's talking to me, and it's really awkward at parties, because I do that thing where you don't hear someone, you're like, yeah, and they're asking you a question.
Oh no.
I do that all the time.
Okay.
And I'm very bad with names. If someone says their name, I won't hear it the first time. And it gets too awkward after a while. And I forget names as well, so I'm just in general terrible with names.
No, I'm the same.
This girl who I met quite recently at a party, I started the conversation. I was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know your name." I was like, "It's gonna go bad, it's gonna go bad." And obviously all I heard was that's nothing wrong with her voice, I couldn't hear anything.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, sorry." And she went, blah blah. And I was a bit tipsy. I, for some reason, thought she was like foreign. I thought she was speaking in an accent. So I was like, it's some foreign name. So I was like, Linga. Did you say Linga? And then I was like, Minga? And then I realised what I said. I called her a Minga. I said a few other words that I think were quite insulting. And she just started laughing and was like, and like shocked. And I think everyone heard what I said when I said Minga. It was so embarrassing. Her name was Linda, which is like a really British name. And she was not foreign in the slightest. No accent. She ended up tweeting about it, and then it was nice. It was fine. Later on, I started talking to her, and it was all sorted.
Sure, she's lovely.
But that was so embarrassing.
Oh.
And I'm not gonna lie, I accidentally said something a lot worse.
Yeah.
No one heard it, and I thought they did hear it.
God.
I thought they did hear it, and I was destroyed inside. I was like, why did I just say that?
I accidentally exposed my boob at 13 on a beach.
Oh Jesus! You feel better now that you've talked about all your embarrassing stories. Yeah, you got them out.
Yeah.
Although I've seen your massive list. You have a big list of stuff.
Yeah. I feel like I embarrass myself
every 5 minutes. You're like,
day.
I thought of another one.
Yeah. I embarrass myself every day, but it's just like really small, awkward moments.
Yeah.
Subscribe to Andy. I'll link his channel, and subscribe to me. Obvs.
Obviously.
Who wouldn't subscribe to you? Me. I'm not subscribed to you.
Well, bye guys.
Bye.